Yokoso from Japan. Get that other hand in there. Okay. No matter how much things change, I always get confused about my right and left on the camera. Because everything is not mirrored, it is recorded accurately. Anyways, this time around I'm going to talk about some survival Japanese. I'll get to that in a second. I just wanted to show off my new books. I have like 60 books over in the closet now. I actually built bookshelves for them. That's how many I bought at the book sale. That was the book off closing down in my area. And the best part is they opened up a new bookstore right where the old one was, and it's a used bookstore too. So going through, and I see more books by the Vampire Hunter D guy. But the crazy thing is, they're H.P. Lovecraft homages. So I had to buy them. $1 a piece. Here's another one I bought at a different book off recently. X-Men Encore. It's basically the beginning of the X-Men without the uncanny at the end. I think it was 1997 this was made. There are some strangely bent backs. Anyways, it's all translated into Japanese, so I thought it would be an interesting way to enjoy Japanese and nostalgize. I also bought the Bastard book because it looks pretty cool. Both of these were under $1 because there was a sale. Anyways, you're probably really annoyed because I'm almost 2 minutes into this and I haven't taught you any survival Japanese. My friend Tessa, Van Awesome's life partner in crime, has emailed me about her coming to Japan, and they want to know what they should say to people to live for the time they're here, I guess. First off, you need to say, "Hey Clay, we're in Japan," over the phone so I can come and see you guys. That'd be awesome. Let's see. Alright, probably the most useful phrase that you'll get out of this video is sumimasen. Or, you know what's even easier? If you say ano, it means ano. Okay? That will get you the person's attention that you want the attention of. Now, what you do from there, I think, is probably the best thing is to use a lot of gesturing and stuff. Don't talk loud, but talk clearly. If you want to go somewhere, you can probably just go, let's see, say you want to go to Tokyo Tower. You can say, Tokyo Tower wa doko? Okay? Wa is just like letting the person know that you're interested in that topic. And doko means where. And then they'll probably help you around and they'll switch to their crude English and it'll all be good. The best people to ask, by the way, for directions are policemen. So if you see a policeman box at the corner of a building, just go in there. They might ask you to see your visa and stuff. Don't carry knives in there and stuff like that. Okay? Let's see. Another really useful one for me when I first came to Japan was X ni tomarimasu ka? Tomarimasu ka. That means, does it stop at X? You could use this in a bus or a train or at the bus station or platform. You turn to the person next to you and you can say, X ni tomarimasu ka? And that means, will it stop at X? Like if you want to go to Tokyo Station, you turn to the person next to you and you go, ano, and if they don't freak out because a foreigner is coming towards them, then you can continue and say, Tokyo eki? Eki means station, sorry. Just say Tokyo. Tokyo. It should be okay. Say Tokyo ni tomarimasu ka? And then they will figure things out. Again, the best person to ask is somebody with one of those hats. What do you call authority characters' hats? Cop hats, station attendants, bus drivers, cab drivers. They all got that hat. You know what I'm talking about. Anyways, those people are used to dealing with foreigners. If you look at a map like you're really confused, eventually a person, maybe after a few minutes, a person might spot you and want to practice their English by helping you find your way. It happens quite often, actually. What else can I say? Oh, if you're in a restaurant, you want to order something, usually most restaurants you're in will actually have picture menus, and if they don't, and they might even have English menus. You can say, well, they'll probably understand if you say English menu, and you raise your hand. This means question, doesn't it? English menu? And yeah, you don't even have to break out Japanese for that one. So they'll probably bring you an English menu, but most restaurants do have picture menus. Even if you don't know what it is you're eating, you can kind of guess by the picture whether or not something looks good, right? So you point to it and you say, kore. Or if you can't remember kore for some reason, kore means this. And most Japanese people should remember this from their 6 years of English education. They should remember it. It's it's the first sentence all Japanese people learn. This is a pen. So they should know this. You say this, this, okay. And then they'll bring you your order, and then you'll take your receipt. Well, not receipt, but your bill, yes. Up to the cash register. And it's simple because there's numbers and stuff, and numbers are Arabic numbers are used in both countries, so you won't have to worry about anything price-wise. There should always be somewhere where you can see it, and if you can't, just make a writing gesture, and maybe eventually they'll figure out that they need to give you a written. A lot of shopkeepers have calculators for foreigners. They just type it out on the calculator and show you the total, stuff like that. Trying to think of other things you'll need to survive. If you want to stay at a hostel or something, those are really good for foreigners because the staff all speak English, so I recommend those. If you want to stay at something fancy like a hotel or something, they probably still have staff that speaks English. So this video, I'm trying to convey to you that you really don't need that much Japanese to get around in Japan. Most people know at least a little English, or they can hear at least a little English, and then they can, motion even if they can't respond in English to you. So I think you're going to be okay. So call me up, we'll go out, have a night on the town, and you can see how much I've failed to master this language myself. Have a good one. See you.